Yo, what's going on, and welcome back to another Genshin Impact video. And today we're continuing Ganyu's quest with the same one we were on last time, a secretary in a sea of humanity. Hopefully this time we won't be interrupted by a different quest requiring us to go complete a step of it before we can actually do the quest that we're on. But I was thinking about my comment in the last one where I said that they don't understand how taxes work. And I guess that at the time I didn't realize that this other company was in a completely different area from Liyue, so I guess it's possible that they file taxes to different governing bodies that maybe don't report to each other, so maybe you could still believe that they know how taxes work. But I don't know, I thought this was all part of Liyue. You'd think there'd be like a central government that would be at the harbor where everything would go to.
Welcome. How can an old carpenter like me help you? I'm usually happy to take new apprentices, but I'm afraid I can't take too many at once. But I'm always around if you're keen for a chat.
Kingsa really is full of lonely old people.
Jeez.
Hey, I heard that, Flying One.
I'm sorry.
Master Lu, we've just come to see you and ask you some questions.
Don't worry, I know. You're from the Yuehai Pavilion, right? Why would the Qixing care about an old man like me? Well, whatever. You said that you want to ask me something. Ask away then.
You're very direct, Master Lu. I will be plain. We're looking for proof that Dongsheng from Second Life has been evading taxation. Dongsheng bought some furniture from you at the beginning of the year. Do you still have the invoice or any other record of that transaction?
Oh, it's about Second Life. It was a big order. How could I forget?
Sure enough, Mr. Balai was right. Could we perhaps borrow that invoice? We won't have any evidence to bring against Dongsheng otherwise.
Of course you can. But I'm not so sprightly anymore.
What's that supposed to mean?
Yeah, I'm with Paimon. Why does that matter? Did you put the invoice at the top of a mountain or something?
I only do my woodwork and display finished wares here at Fanmu Carpenters. As for old documents and such, I keep them all in a warehouse west of here.
Ah, yes, of course. A great place to keep old documents.
But some troublemakers have recently moved there, invading my warehouse. I tried to drive them away, but they just wouldn't leave. Since you need that invoice anyway, it may be best to get it from the warehouse yourself. And while you're at it, you can teach those louts a lesson.
So that's what happened. I see.
I'll leave you to it then. I need to get back to work.
I mean, you weren't working anyways. You're just gonna be standing here, staring out off into the space.
Take back the warehouse, find the invoice. Time for us to show our stuff in a fight.
Wait, I think I saw one of those troublemakers. Ah, over there.
Is it the Fatui?
Oh,
Yep.
I'm in season 2. It's one of the Fatui.
It's always the Fatui.
They must be plotting something against Liyue Harbor.
Maybe they're the scoundrels who invaded Master Lu's warehouse.
Ever since Osial attacked the harbor, the Fatui's reputation in Liyue has reached rock bottom. We won't cause a serious diplomatic crisis by getting into some small scuffle with the Fatui within our borders. You need not worry. Besides, I can already feel their malicious intentions. Consider it my intuition as the secretary of the Qixing.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go teach him a lesson.
You know, causing a diplomatic crisis hasn't stopped us from beating up Fatui and Liyue before, but whatever. Can I just kill him from here? Is he ice or is he water? He's ice, I think. Pretty sure he's an ice man. Although he can't really do much against Ganyu's firepower from a distance. Yeah, step in that water and see what happens. Oh, he reset. Dang it.
No touching.
Well, that's gonna make things more difficult. I don't have Klee.
Born of ice and frost.
I didn't bring Klee with me. We'll have to use Noelle, maybe. This is not gonna be enough damage. Oh no. We should have brought Klee. Oh, what a disaster. It's doing no damage. What about you? Not enough. I think we reconvene because otherwise this is gonna take us forever. We need to get out of combat so we can switch our party. Pick up these Jaeyoon chilies while we're at it. Alright, let's try that again. Probably should have anticipated this outcome. But I got so excited when I thought we could kill him from out of range, and then he reset, and I was like, oh no. Then I wasn't really thinking about how to solve the problem. Alright, let's try this again. Yo, what up? Brought some firepower. Literally. Can that hit me? It can. Highly rude. Oh. Press the wrong button. Switch back to cleave. Use your shield. See what happens, nerd. Yeah, there you go. Oh, what now? Ow. Stop. I'll even pick up all these berries while beating you up. Okay, he didn't stay stunned nearly as long as I wanted him to stay stunned. You know what? I'm done with your nonsense. Oh, we didn't even kill him. We just beat him up.
You scoundrels!
I think you've had enough. About time you tell us your plan. No?
Plan? What plan?
We just taught you a lesson, but clearly you weren't paying attention. If you don't spill whatever you're scheming against Liyue, we'll be forced to use harsher methods.
I'm telling the truth. There's no scheme.
If you're telling the truth, then why would you, a member of the Fatui, suddenly appear on the outskirts of Chinksa village?
Fine. If you really want to know, then, well, I was about to.
About to what?
Pick berries over there.
Well, I stole your berries, sorry.
I must admit, I didn't expect you to come up with such a silly excuse.
It's not an excuse. I rarely have a free morning, and I heard that there were fresh berries in this area. Think about it. I'm here alone, and Chinksa Village is nothing more than a retirement spot for old people. What could I be scheming anyway?
Judging by how he's looking at us, it does seem like he feels like he's the victim here.
So you have nothing to do with the occupation of Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse?
Fanmu Carpenter's warehouse? Where's that? I swear, I only came here to pick berries, that's all.
Good thing we almost killed him.
So it wasn't the Fatui who took over Master Lu's warehouse after all.
We might have blamed him for nothing.
I also feel that he's telling the truth.
Whoopsie!
I misjudged the situation and offended you. My apologies.
Yeah, totally forget the part where we, like, beat you to death.
Our exchange only represents my personal views. If you wish it so, you can file a complaint to the Ministry of Civil Affairs.
Exchange? This woman, she's clearly aware that the Ministry of Civil Affairs wouldn't side with us Fatui.
Yes, precisely. As an alternative, you may try to solve this problem with force once again.
Paimon's in!
Darn you. How can you wear that solemn face while bullying me like this?
Not looking great for Ganyu at the moment.
I'll get back to my berries.
bittersweet ending.
I made a laughingstock out of myself. I might have spent too much time away from work. My intuition is not as accurate as it used to be.
No worries. It's always nice to teach the Fatui a lesson.
Let's keep moving towards Master Lu's warehouse. Our goal is to get the invoice, after all.
Alright, well then who's in the warehouse if it's not the Vatui? Is it the treasure hoarders? There's only so many factions that we actually compete with in this game. At least so far. What do we have? We have the Fatui, the treasure hoarders, the abyss mages, which I think are part of the Fatui, but I can't remember exactly. Maybe not. I don't know. And then we got the slimes. The slimes are on their own team. All they care about is becoming bigger slimes. So I wouldn't be too concerned. We got the hilly churls.
So this is the warehouse. Seems like those troublemakers were nothing more than a few hill churls. Let's show them what we got.
You'd think he could have told us that it was a bunch of hilly churls. Seems like it easy enough to identify a problem. Wow. I can't believe that missed. Save make. He actually just knocked me all the way down. I missed. Oh, there's more? Oh, there's a big guy here too. Alright, give me a dude. Didn't quite work. Okay, we broke it.
All clear. Quick, let's look around for the invoice. This one is an invoice from One Min Restaurant. Some dining tables and chairs. That's not it.
Crazy. Thanks, Paimon.
This one is Wangsheng Funeral Parlors. Oh, so they make coffins too.
Alright, so where's this invoice then? Is it back here? Ooh.
This one is Second Lives. We finally found it. Let's bring this invoice back to Hoishin.
Apparently I am out of a room for artifacts. That's interesting. I should probably get that sorted out, but maybe we can finish this episode before I go do that. I didn't need those 1-star artifacts anyways. Whoop. Oh gosh. Wait, so, but the other, like, what's his name? Bolai? Was that his name? Wasn't he doing illegal tax stuff too? Don't we still have that to deal with?
Ah, Ms. Ganyu, you're back. I hope it wasn't too much trouble rushing about like that.
I promise to help you and I'll keep my word. Nothing to worry about. Look, it's the invoice for the transaction between Second Life and Fanmu Carpenters. We've brought it back.
Oh, thank you so much. Now we can solve this problem.
Agreed. How about we go to Second Life and have a nice chat with the owner?
So are we confronting him now, or are we gonna ask him for dirt on the other guy? Suppose we'll figure out shortly.
Isn't it Huixin from the Yuehai Pavilion? I told you that all of my transactions are included in the records. My tax declarations are scrupulous as well. I do hope that my business won't be affected by any groundless accusations.
Groundless accusations? Mr. Dongsheng, you seem very sure of yourself. But I sincerely advise that you cease this behavior immediately. It is liable to affect the fine you'll need to pay in the end.
No. I'm an honest merchant. I would never get involved with any fraudulent sources of profit.
Haven't I made myself clear? Mr. Dongsheng, you've already been proven guilty of tax evasion. I just came here to see if you'd confess.
What? Proven guilty? How come? That's impossible. Absolutely absurd.
He's talking without rhyme or reason. Must be crumbling under Ganyu's pressure. Time for the finishing blow!
Thanks for the additions, Paimon.
Mr. Dongsheng, can you tell me what this is?
It's an invoice from Fanmu Carpenters. I'm Master Lu. I didn't...
Do you admit to tax evasion? This transaction was absent from the tax record.
Man, this seems really harsh for a single transaction. Maybe it was really expensive furniture.
I didn't leave a single trace.
Indeed. We wouldn't have found out if it weren't for Mr. Boalai's aid.
Why would you... Unless she's trying to get stuff on him right now.
Balai? That imp from Wanyo Boutique? So he told on me behind my back. He's got his own share of dirty laundry.
Oh? Mr. Dongsheng, I'd like to hear a little more about this dirty laundry. Would you care to elaborate?
Tax machinations.
I don't think you'll need my guidance for what comes next.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Ganyu. I can take it from here.
That's good.
I must say, you're truly impressive, Ms. Ganyu. Your enemy knows you best. To think, you came up with this plan and executed it so masterfully.
It's actually one of your father's, the Tianshu's, old tricks. I just took some inspiration from it.
My father?
Pitting your opponent against their enemies and watching them drag each other down from an advantageous position. That's how Uncle Tian managed to keep his position in the Qixing secure for so many years. I figured that as Uncle Tian's daughter, you'd naturally grasp your father's strategies. So, I decided to use one of your father's tricks and play it out for you to see.
I can see it now. Clearly, I still have a lot to learn about my father. I'm really grateful, Ms. Ganyu. You're the kindest mentor I've ever had. Thank you.
Ganyu solved both Huixin's work and family problems. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Oh, you've helped me so much. You must allow me to repay your kindness.
That's not necessary. No need to be so serious. It was nothing, really.
Then let me treat you to a meal. The Traveler and Paimon are invited as well. I appreciate your help.
Alright, come on, Ganyu. Just say yes. Let's eat.
If it's just a meal, there's no reason for me to decline. It'll be my pleasure, Huixin.
Actually, I've already booked Senor Kiosk. I need a moment to prepare everything first. Let's meet there in a while.
All right. We dare not refuse such generosity.
She already booked reservations for this place? What if Ganyu said no, or she wanted something else in return?
What should I try this time?
Okay, so I guess the quest will continue at the kiosk for the meal. I wasn't sure if that was going to be the end or not. Can you freeze this little area? I assume you can. Yeah. But yeah, we'll continue that next time. Either way, hopefully you enjoyed this one, and I will see you in the next one.